It's Zoo. It's Zoo, people. You know, the one you tried to steal from. The one you told the people Zookeeper was retarded. He was goofy. The one everybody laughed at and called names. The one who was out here playing on the train. And the police want to come and see what's going on at that time. The one who predicted train accident. The one who predicted we had blood spat out here with a man and his dog. The one who predicted the crosswalks wasn't crossed off right. It's the Zoo. They tried to steal from the Zookeeper. He don't know why they thought they was gonna get away with it. And we want to shout out lawsuit 26. Chief Judge James E. Peterson finally got caught crooking, if you don't mind. He tried to say on record that the files did not attach. And we want to know about attachments, if you will. Tonight, as we know about guilt versus confight, as we know about Thompson versus Home, and as we know that Zookeeper say he got the people, King Zoo, to go whatever he want to be tonight. He got the people for 26 lawsuits because they were so smart, they come back not smart. Let's break it down. It's very simple. 3 years ago or more, Zookeeper out here on his phone. He telling the people, hey, this train station not up to code. Your crosswalks ain't up to code. You know, it's just so much code that's not here. And we want to celebrate the New Year's with it. Because he talked to the city engineers and they told him they did not have a clue what was the code. We want to shout that video out, shout all the videos out, shout all the survey markers that was out. Zoo say he was stroking the people. Everybody else thought he was lying, playing games, and he was goofy. And we want to shout out to every lawyer who thought it'd be a good idea to keep fighting the Zookeeper as we still broke. No money. No money. But we want to keep fighting the Zookeeper, losing every day. And the 7th Circuit Court of Appeal, see, they have made an appeal to the Zookeeper. They say, we got a project for you. We want you to complete everything by the 2nd, you see. And we got to understand what happened. Zookeeper say he been laid up, sick, diarrhea, the flu. But you know, the judge ain't been giving no difference to that. And we want to distinguish the fact of no lawyer with a human tongue in living time today, 2024, can get on the show and say he had 5 slight heart attacks. He had cataract, he had bleach thrown in his eye, and he was sucker punched. And the judge said that ain't no evidence. We want to break that down tonight. That's what we want to do. So he said it's his time because the people know with the uniform and the fake thugs. You see, you know all the fake thugs. They rallied around somehow in their head, in their mind, in their heart. They was gonna scare Zoo, trick Zoo, make Zoo come back goofy to you. But Zoo say he been richer than the clowns his whole life. And now the fake thugs have united with these people we call they're supposed to be following the law. And then the fake thugs once again got hit by Zoo on New Year's Eve. They cannot believe what happened. He say he created this show. Years ago, the people just kept stealing. Would not stop stealing. Could not stop stealing. Happy New Year to all my peoples. What's up, baby? Happy New Year. And Zoo say 26 years. I'm on the show, baby. I'm on the show. I'm on the show. I'm on the show. I can't shut it down. I love you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year's. I got to go, baby. I got things to do. I love you. Take care. No, I don't need none of that. Please leave me alone, sir. Happy New Year. Have a good life. Oh, man, you hear all this ruckus. He want to get punched. He just called me a black bitch. He want to get touched tonight. Come here, say it to my face. You see how scary they is? They talk behind your back and then you ask them to come talk to get a little chin check and they walk off. That's what's been going on. So we had a lot of people trying to sidetrack the zoo, hate crimes, death threats, and he say all that tribulation has produced more fruit, that he the best lawyer in town, best spokesman in town, and the most solidified gangster. We just had a situation where some fake prejudice guy approached the zookeeper. He knew he was recording, and he wanted his fans on the show. But it's the new year. He want to keep the buffoonery going. And Zoo say he all about the buffoonery anytime we want to bring it. That ain't a threat, that's a promise. See, when we get the going outside our mouth, you know, with the racist words, with the garbage. And he ain't nowhere in sight no more. We see he just said what he gonna say and got out the way. No, that's what cowards do. We had a few cowards play with Zoo, link up with some more people, and some more people, then they come up with this thing saying Zoo had threatened people. And Zoo said he wasn't threatening people, he was just taking their money because they had it so out of code. We want to see what happened. We ain't got no cameras artificially intelligent on West Court Street. Let's look at it, people. It's a new year. Zoo say it's artificial intelligent web design traffic control business district area. We don't see the code. You know this what Zoo do to the people. He don't care about the mind games you try to play with him. He say he gonna get his money. He gonna finesse for his check. And he always willing to check you if you really about that life. It's in his blood. Let's enjoy this moment of time for New Year's where we could have cameras right here recording this activity, but we don't. Guilt versus Confight, 658 Fed 3rd, 82 and 83. Thompson versus Home, 809 Fed 3rd, 376. So what happened was 26 lawsuits get filed. Chief answered his own lawsuit. And the 7th Circuit, now they want to see how the zookeeper gonna respond from this situation. If you will, can he manifest greatness this time? You know, he had it, but he lost it. We gotta understand what the judge said. He said you had 4 valid claims. We let you proceed in form of papyrus, and then when it was time for you to brief, you didn't brief it right. And we want to understand what happened during the briefing phase. Zoo say he was punched in the eye. He had black eyes. He had a lot of things go wrong, but the people said they went right. And Zoo say he had 5 heart attacks. So why he ain't got a job? This is his job. You know, if don't nobody know about the job but Zoo, this is his job. And if the government could have cameras right here, see, right here, over there, I mean everywhere. Why they ain't here? Let's take a closer look. It's New Year's Eve. We sliding, we feeling good. Slide, baby. We in it, truly is. We could not pass up this money tonight. We in the city of Janesville. You know it all started here. Zookeeper come outside every night from his house. He say he got something for the people. And the people thought he went mad. Hey, your boy on the train station going crazy. He done lost his goddamn mind. And Zoo say he don't see one camera nowhere. And should this be if we get under guilt versus Confight, when you audit businesses, you really know what you're talking about. See, and Zoo say he really knew what he was talking about. And the people got confused. What he talking about? What he mean? So, Zoo say he doing it for the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals, United States Supreme Court. Photo enforced business district, area coding system, cameras that's not here. Want to shout out Chief Judge Peterson, James, if you will, he played with Zoo. You know, he said, Zoo, I don't believe you could keep up with the workload I'm gonna give you. And Zoo say he robbed the people their imagination. Shout out to the city of Janesville police station. Zoo say he robs the people of their imagination. How could he be working, talking to light poles, get us in the courtroom? We want to shout out that STD test that's coming soon. No, Zoo say, unfortunately, he had to do a few things that he didn't want to because the flesh is weak. And we wanna let you know he's HIV negative. He's everything negative. Everything just negative. He no STD. He's still alive. He got 26 lawsuits. He think he finna be rich, but the people want him broke. And he out here showing the people in the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals what truly went wrong in Janesville. No, Wisconsin. We got all the cones out where Zoo had his markings up. You know, and Zoo don't quite understand. Shout out to the city of Janesville police, but Zoo say it's New Year's Eve. And he claimed that he had a patent copyright theft right by Romans. He out doing shows all day from the morning to the night. We ain't got the crosswalks crossed off right. And then later that night, see, it was the later that night part. Let's get to it, people. It was the later that night part that when he came back, you know, it was a man and his dog laid out. I mean, blood splatter was everywhere. And the people did not understand what was going on. But Zeus say he predicted it. He predicted the train accident. He predicted a lot of things that other people cannot predict because they don't have what he have. And what he have is an understanding of God and an education that surpasses all humans who understood what he was doing when they said they understood from a sociological standpoint, a psychological standpoint, any public service standpoint, social work standpoint, abnormal psych standpoint, any standpoint where a man could make a standpoint and say he understands your standpoint because you said you had a standpoint. And Zeus said he had a $50 million school he supposed to teach. And his kids out here starving. They want to know why they ain't got artificial intelligence, photo enforced business district coding, camera systems they learning about in school. They want to know why they parents still struggling and they ain't get all the toys they were supposed to get this year. Parents promised, and shout out to those who did. No, Suzuki. He say shout out to the parents who provided, but we want to lock my kids in tonight. Photo enforced business district coding. We want to start right here from this pole. And shout out to the Janesville police, but let's see if we got district notations marked off. And we try to steal from Zoo. No, it was something they did. It happened. We can't stop rookies. We can't get past what happened. What happened was the people thought Zoo was the goofiest man alive. He say all I do is get on my phone and wait on my money. And the people thought he went mad. Exempt railroad, no business district association coding, identification number. And shout out to baby referee. You know, she get to see another example of why it was important, imperative, if you will, to get this artificial intelligence thing going on because, you know, we got lives being lost every day, but we want to see if we got any business association coding identification tags on them. The city of Janesville tonight for the new year, because they try to steal from Zoo. You can't steal from Zoo. And they say Zoo, his language is a little too harsh. He say he ain't gonna tap dance for you. But he gonna tell you the truth. And the truth hurts sometimes. We got no business district association coding identification number anywhere. It's New Year's. And Zoo say he had to do it because the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals say we want you to finish 24 CV 865 JDP. We want you to finish 22 CV482, JDP. We want you to finish. Let's get to the identification code, please, if you will. No, and that's why Zoo got a show and you don't. No parking anytime, no business identification code. We don't have one there. We in a legit business district. So Zoo say he don't know what happened. Let's look at this thing a little bit more harder. We come back a little bit more smart if we can look a little bit more harder. It's a Zoo. He say he got to do this for the 7th Circuit Court of Appeals, United States Supreme Court, because they want to know what's all this gibberish he talking about when he had a school, and it was about legit business. The government made me miss. No, Zoo say we on Locust Street. And West Milwaukee Street. No, shout out to my babies. They out tonight. They enjoy seeing Zoo work. They've never seen anything like it. Locust Street, West Milwaukee Street, no business identification code. And Zoo say that's how fast he worked. See, the people, they don't understand why he able to do this to them and they not. So let's rewind the movie. Zoo say he was a lawyer, non-accredited, a pastor, and an auditor on YouTube. And it's New Year's. And we got so many beautiful businesses in the city of Janesville, downtown district, but we don't see one code. Or do we? One code, can we get one code? It's Zoo, he say he had a show with the people. They say he was stupid. And he say, well, we got 26 lawsuits. And now he think he finally got his point a call because, you know, a lot of things that should have went right went wrong. A lot of evidence that should have been streamed wasn't streamed. A lot of claims that was valid was declared invalid. A lot of sanctions that happened should have never happened. So we want to slow this thing down, let my students get a real good feel of this thing tonight. No, because, you see, if the babies really ain't got no education, see, they gonna stay starved. And we want to talk about the righteousness of a man for a second, if you don't mind. If you don't mind. It's a Zoo. We talking code tonight, if you don't mind. If you don't mind. So we happen to stumble up on this man named Timothy Lee Stewart Sr. You see, he claimed to be a lawyer. Now, what's the funniest thing the people ever heard? It was. Stop. It was the funniest thing that people ever heard. He what? He what? And Zeus say he was. But the people kept laughing, calling him names. So we wanna take this moment of clarity, if you will, to put your mind back in the right perspective of how we should have seen things when he said he was a lawyer. No, the people went mad. They had never seen African American lawyer this way. It just blew their mind. Then he say he want the whole town. No, he don't just want a little bit of the town. He wants the whole town. He say blood was thrown on his cross. Lines got crossed. He out here showing the people he didn't hit the jackpot on them, but somehow in their head it's all laughable. So we want to show you what a legit business district should look like versus one that don't look right. If you don't mind. It's a zoo. It's New Year's Eve 2024. We on West Milwaukee Street. We don't see no business district association ID code number anything, and it's a lot of business going on, but it ain't a lot of people. And why? Well, the town broke. Damn, what you mean? Something like this. We got a lot of people that start their own business, right? And some of them beautiful. Oh my! No, we got a lot of people that's broke, right? They ain't gonna never be able to walk in nobody's store because they just ain't got no ambition, right? And Zoo say that's not true. No, what it is the price is just a little too high. I mean, we got a legit business district. Shout out to it, but no, a lot of people just can't spend no money right now because they broke. And Zoo say he happened to be one of them because the people try to steal from him, call him crazy, call him stupid, and then on the back end, can you dig it? Still his design, still his safety under the First Amendment. He said should be here, and as we talking about the should be here's and the not be here's, we want to see if that we got business. Oh man, just so much. We pass out in business. We own Starbucks. We own. Oh man, we pass out in business. And then shout out to the church. That's where it, all started with the people who wanted to play with Zoo. What could he do that we can't do? Well, something like this. We on South High Street, West Milwaukee Street. We got no business identification code ID number for this street. South High Street, West Milwaukee Street. Every street should have a business code to it, but we ain't got no lawyers really soliciting the funds right from the federal, state facilities. The patent inventors, the grant writers, the bank for these monies. We something like this, people. No, everything just, it look like this. So Zoo say for this new year, he wants you to focus on reading some books so you can understand what he's been through as a man, but so you understand how he got rich, and why he might have more than you today, and why you might hate Zoo. But then he asks you to go through what he went through. And as a man, can you stand the tribulation of it? Oh, shout out to this. As a man, can you understand the tribulation of it? This is okay. He say he don't see no cold BS. The people they've been at Zoo. He just won't go away. And then they steal his design. See when they stole from after they threw the blood. Then he telling the court, hey, they doing me wrong, but they keep coming. See, and when they kept coming, Zoo just kept doing shows. But they did not know the Supreme Court really was going to be invested in these shows. And he laughing at them the whole time, but they thinking he really goofy. So shout out to New Year's and new business and new money. Because we ain't up to code nowhere. Zoo say he don't see the code identification. He don't see the business district association. No, we just got a lot of people who tried to steal from the boss. He say he can never be stole from. He can wait on for years and years and years and years and years till he get his lick back. No, God give him his lick back. All the time, he never lose. Especially when the people say you did some fake things. And then you come out and show some real things in government. See, fake versus real is two different people. You know, having money and not having money is two different realities. You know, you could be the realest person in the world, but your kingdom can be broke. See, and when your kingdom broke, your kingdom is divided. And when your people not thinking right, I mean, you can play any mind game with their head if you want to play with their head because they broke and they need you for a few dollars. But Zoo say he don't need your dollars. He never needed your dollars. He wanted you to know who he was. He wanted you to know he had a $50 million opportunity, got squandered by some people who said they love God. So we trying to figure this thing out, how corrupt the people got. When Zoo say he was smarter than them, he went to their school. Hey, I went to the Science of Criminal Justice School. It don't teach nothing about artificial intelligence, photo enforced business district codes. It just don't. And the people get hurt when he get on the show. Well, what are he gonna do to us next? Well, tonight we wanted to show you what new money is. When somebody try to steal from you, make you look like a fool and an idiot, and then you come right back and make them look like the biggest jokers who ever did a joke. It's New Year's. So say he'll give it to you homeless because that's who he is. You know, he been rich quite a few times. He been broke quite a few times. And he been in the middle quite a few times. But he say money don't make him. You know, money can never make a man. Man makes money. Money can never make a man. And if you got a man that think his money make him, oh my, God be with him. And shout out to all this business people. It ain't coded right if you understand what guilt versus confight is. If you understand what Zoo been saying for 3.5 years, 9 months, if you will. We got so much money that we could be getting. See, if the lawyers was lawyering right, if they had sat down and had an intellectually stimulating conversation with Zookeeper, King Zoo, about the things that we should do, about the things that we should not do, when we try to cross a man out, see, because we might be jealous of him, because he might have more than us. It's abundance in the kingdom of God, if you will. And they come up with plots and schemes in their head to try to take you out. And Zoo say time and time again, he come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got another business district association code. Not here. It's not. So we had so many people try to play with Zoo. He's slow, he's stupid, he's goofy. Let's shout out to photo enforced business district coding cameras that we see. 2024 New Year's Day under guilt versus confight. They could be here. Let's shout out the school district fine transition speed camera that's catching the crooks. Let's shout out all the people who thought they was rich and smarter than Zoo. It just robs him of his human imagination. It just robs him. It's just sick. Because Zoo say he always have an abundance. He don't care if he ain't got a dime. But next year, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, you gonna know who he is. Because they played with him. They try to steal from Zoo. 5 cars, Harley Davidson, Suzuki. Nobody steal from Zoo rookie. He don't care who it is. They tried. And he come back like this. You try to steal from me, A legit theft? Well, I'll get you back. Just like this here. We got a photo enforced business district association with no code. It's out of code. Want to show the 7th Circuit this. Want to show this to the president. Want to show this to the United States Congress. Want to show this to all the people who've been trying to block Zoo. We're going to show this to every news reporter ever reported under the First Amendment, 14th Amendment, 13th Amendment, and the 15th Amendment. We want to look for the camera now for the school cutoff transition point in the school zone. No camera. We got plenty. Been a shout out to the Democrats, the Republicans. Shout out to all of them. They ain't got no cameras up. Let's put them on camera. It's a zookeeper, King Zoo. It's New Year's. He had to do this to you. What you thought you was gonna get away? He was sick, but that's small talk. He got work to do. He say he want to shout out the Democrats and the. He got to do it. He don't see no names up tonight, people. It's a sad situation. Oh, we got Tammy. Oh, we got Camilla. Oh my. And shout out to her effort, but we knew she was gonna lose. I had already predicted that. If you watch my show, see, Zoo say he don't get on his phone and play. He want his students to really learn something. Sometimes government don't teach. Because if we keep being trained to go to work to be slaves, everybody gonna be robots. And Zeus say he don't want you to be his robot. He wants you to be your own robot. We got so many copycats, so many wannabes like dude. Zoo, it's sad. And he out here putting in that work. He say we got a legit business district, no identification code. Nobody can argue this point. We got no cameras for the schools. We got a stop sign going the wrong way. We got tribulation. But they try to steal from Zoo. And shout out to the school. I mean, damn. Remember, you see, Zoo, he not like you rookies. We want to shout out the best attorney who, taught the zookeeper how to go on a journey in his imagination and work on legal briefs. Want to shout out attorney Philip J. Brim tonight for the new year. And maybe 2025 we can start doing some different type of thing. No, some different type of thing. We talking about photo enforced business district coding civil law. We got so many people trying to scam and connive and lock people up and